In March of 2023, Taylor Swift did something pretty legendary. She was herself. And by being herself, I mean she revisited so many past versions of herself, but somehow it felt brand new. Let's talk about it. I think that one of the biggest issues facing artists right now is touring. And what I mean by that is the prices. Honey. Girl, literally who can go? Like Scrooge McDuck, like at this point, like it's so horrible, right? That's one thing. The second is I think that touring is struggling because so many artists, teams, and management are booking them in venues that are too damn big. Literally too damn big. Because there is a difference between going to a show and it's a general admission pit, right? And you can get tickets for somewhere in that $40 range, $50 range, somewhere in that $70 at max, right? When you go to a arena show, even, literally the starting price for a ticket is like, you have a number in your head? Ready? 1, 2, 3, $140. Maybe 170, somewhere in that range. And it's like literally insane. It gives me PTSD, and to the point that I don't even look at the pre-sales anymore. I just accept that somewhere down the line, somewhere they're going to put a resale ticket. A friend of a friend is going to have a ticket for sale on their Instagram story, or I'm just going to have to do despicable things in some alley to get in. Because literally we get to a point where it's like, I do not know how the hell I'm going to go to a concert. That was not always the case. I think we are stuck in a trap right now that every tour, for the most part, is like 15 songs max. It's mostly regarding that new album, and it's venues that are overpriced, and the artist is just like on a cycle and on a routine that just feels so predictable. It feels stale, and it almost gets to a point that I'm like, what's the point of going to a concert? And I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of artists that I would listen to them sing the phone book. So I hate when I start feeling like I don't think a concert's worth it. So what makes a concert worth it anymore? It doesn't have to be major production. It doesn't have to be interactivity. They don't have to come down and shake your hand. To me, it's a lot of songs, a connection that fans want to hear the hits, but they also want to hear deep cuts, and connecting with the audience to some degree. That is a good concert for me. I'm going to reference really quick of artists that I feel like really, really, really knocked it out of the park with the tour, and that was Lord's Ultrasound Tour. Absolutely incredible. I had the privilege of being on the floor, and I will just say, literally seeing an artist so wrapped into their current era while also paying respect to the deep cuts, the hits, the fucking aesthetic, like everything was put through the aesthetic of the ultrasound era, but it was a respect to like the fans that like Ribs, the fans that like Royals, right? The fans that like Team, the fans that want to hear the hits, but maybe done in a little bit of a different staging or whatever. I don't think it's a problem to want to go to a concert and hear the hits. So I'm going to get all the Taylor Swift talk at the beginning of this episode over with, because I know some of y'all do not want to hear me talk about Taylor. That's the last thing you want to hear me talk about today. But I have to talk about it. I mean, look at the fucking title of the video, right? Taylor Swift's Eras Tour was something that was revolutionary because it literally was increments of an era. Increments of an era. The aesthetic, the colors, the costumes, the set list, a couple deep cuts, full staging. We were transported into exactly where we were when we heard that. And for eras like Red, right, and Fearless, it was really impactful because I think it brought us back to like a childlike thing. Now I'm going to talk about Halsey's Badlands tour. Halsey just returned to the Badlands. I mean, literally could not have picked a better time to do it. But obviously, like, Badlands is one of those albums that if you were there, you were like absolutely fucking crazy for it, right? And like literally seeing Halsey just embrace and be like, okay, I'm going to do the Badlands tour again. Fuck it. Legendary. Because literally like people have probably been begging for a Badlands revival. They have been begging for that blue hair dye to come out. They have been begging Halsey to do something, Charlie. Like, right, we want you to come back. We want you to do Badlands. And she did it. Revolutionary. I mean, girl, when you had a man like that, I'd be walking silly. Like, I'd be doing whatever, too. Like, you'd be on the whimsy shit, like, whatever. I'm happy for it. But, like, literally seeing those two examples happen in the past couple years, I'm like, oh, okay, so there is a secret sauce. And I hate to say it, but it's the past. It's the past. We are now to a point that it is a financial investment and a half. It's like a down payment on a house to go to a concert, because we're talking about lodging, we're talking about travel, we're talking about the car, we're talking about the fucking $60 parking at the venue. If you're over 21, every drink is $25+, right? Because they give you a custom shaker. I'm like, keep that Temu glass. I'm just going to sneak some shooters in my boots. Like, at this point, that's what's going to happen, right? I'm going to pregame in the parking lot. Sorry, sue me. But it's like that at that point, that is about where we're at, right? A concert is a huge financial investment. So really now I've started to be like, what is even worth it anymore to go to? I will say every time I see Beyonce Knowles Carter, I'm full. Like, I'm happy. I left very, very happy. It's like when you have a really, really good meal at a restaurant and you're smiling in the car. Like, yes, I'm really full, but I'm like, damn, like, I'm happy I went tonight, right? I definitely felt that way at Eras Tour. I felt that way every time I've seen Ariana. And the thing is, those are artists that are really putting on a fucking show, right? So when I think about the tours that are about to happen in the future, right? I really, really, really have a lot of artists that I want to see on the road again. And that scares me. In the same way that Lorde scared me. And I need you to hear me out. I need you to hear me out. I had never seen Lorde live before. So girl, I wanted to hear Pure Heroin. I did. I wanted to hear Pure Heroin. I wanted to hear Some Solar Power, sure. I really wanted to feel Pure Heroin, and I wanted to feel Virgin. Well, honey, too late for that. But I feel like I wanted to feel those two eras combined, and I got it. I got it. I got it, yes, bitch. Like, okay. But I literally feel like when I walked in, I was nervous, and I saw what I saw, and I experienced it. We went so early in the tour, it was like, thank God, right? I sighed relief when I was in there because she understood the assignment. And the assignment was, I need a perfect mix of everything you've ever done. Like, I do not need 13 songs off your new album and one of your biggest hits, and then you call it a night. I need a mix of everything. And I have a controversial opinion. I'm even okay if somebody does 2 minutes of a song and then cuts into 2 minutes of another song. I'm good. If I got a taste of I got a taste of it, I'm happy. And literally, I'm like getting to the point where I'm like, okay, quality over quantity, sure, but at the same time, I want to get my money's worth because I paid an arm and a leg to get in here. So let's do quantity over quality, right? Let's really like pack the house and pack the fucking set list. I want to talk about what I believe is the next chapter in concert going. And I truly believe that is going to be each artist's own take on an Eras tour. Now, sure, if they call it the Eras Tour, I mean, obviously we're going to have some problems, right? But legality. Well, I don't know. Some of those Swiftie fans will probably jump them. But imagine Ariana called it. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and get to it. I thought Ariana was going to do an Eras this time. I really did. I understand why it's the Eternal Sunshine, but girl, we did not get a tour for Positions. Really thought we were going to get a Eras Tour. That's neither here nor there. But I think baked into these shows, we need more of a creative direction that is segmenting the artist into the aesthetics of the past. I remember Marina and the Diamonds, one of her like shows, I don't know if she was still Marina or if it was Marina and the Diamonds. She did a cut of Electra Heart, of Fruit, and then did Love and Fear. I mean, and the aesthetic was there, the heart on the cheek was there, an attempt was made. And I gotta say, smart choice, because the little gay boy in me wants to see Electra Heart live so bad, right? I want to use an example of somebody who just did this so well, and it low-key went under everyone's radar of what this was. Gaga just did an Eras tour. And what I mean by that, it was a return to form. When I think about art pop, I am an art pop defender, and don't even start with me. I was there. Okay, I was holding that. Suddenly, I was holding that blue ball, right? I was there. Blue balls, right? I literally was there. I was there. Were you there? I was there. Okay, let's address that. But when we talk about the art pop ball, that was art pop. That was art pop only. Thank God, because that's probably the only time she's ever going to mention that damn thing. When she did applause on this tour, I could not believe it. I was stunned. Shocked, honey. When she did the Joanne tour, that was Joanne. right? That was Joanne. When she did Cheek to Cheek and Jazz, that was Jazz. Eras. Singular. Era. When we fired up this Mayhem ball, I just want to let y'all know I was in the crowd for Coachella Weekend 1. Jesus was seen. Where, Rachel? Literally, Jesus was seen. Because Gaga went back to rah-rah. Like, she brought out the rah-rah, right? She brought out the rah-rah. And she has not brought out the rah-rah in a long time. And she meant it. She meant the rah-rah, right? Sometimes she puts the paw up and it's like, yeah, girl, you kind of there, right? She got close with Chromatica. We almost were there, right? I almost saw the rah-rah come out. But when she came out in Mayhem, yes, it was the Mayhem tour. But when she did Alejandro, she was there. She was there. She was Fame Monster. When she did Born This Way song, she was Born This Way. She embodied the darkness and the things that we grew up knowing that she was. I feel like she always like borderline was like gothic, but she also was like really blonde, bleached. It was like the idea of like, I always think of like gasoline and like black leather and just like that was her, right? So seeing her embrace that darkness again while still committing to Mayhem, which is one of her best albums, if not top 2 for me. Art Pop's my number 1. Okay, I'm gonna spoil it. But I really do feel like that was Gaga saying, what if I was to do an Eras tour unofficially and just embody old me? Okay. So let's compare that. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this, y'all. Oh my God. Let's compare that to Katy Perry's relaunch. And I'm not even going to talk about it. Okay, I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just gonna save that. I'm just gonna save that discussion. Okay. But if she would have popped that blue wig on for 20 minutes of that show, right? Are you hearing me? If she would have popped on that tiger and the leaves again for 5 minutes of that show, okay. And if she would have brought out that cotton candy for even 1 minute of that show, think about it. Think about it. You can still promote the album that you are on tour for, but take us there. Take us there. The world is hard right now. We need to be taken there. So that's what I mean when I talk about Rihanna making a return to music. I think the fear behind it, right? The fear for her and also for Miley returning to touring. I think the fear is, how do I turn something beautiful into a tour? And how do I make this whole new era, whole new aesthetic, whole new vibe? Because I've been gone for fucking 10 years. So how do I make it literally 10 years? That's the crazy part. Wow. Wow, we're old. Like, wow, we're old. But also think about the fact that her returning, she has the pressure, she has the world like fucking weight on her shoulders, because it's like, how do I up and fucking do better than anything I've done in the past? It's like, honey, don't. Take the pressure off yourself. Do 20 minutes of the new album, if there even is one, right? And I mean that both for Miley and Rihanna. But I want to see that red hair. I just can't imagine. I can't imagine witnessing that again, right? I can't imagine witnessing Loud again. But with that, I also say, bring bangers back for a second. Do Plastic Hearts a couple. But also, pop that Hannah wig on. Oh my God. Oh my God. A Miley / Ashley O. See, we are getting gay tonight on the channel, but you got to sometimes. But these girls, the answer is right in front of you. The answer is right in front of you. And I think Gaga just did it so clever, because it wasn't called an Eras tour, but it was a return to self. And nobody was like, oh, girl, we've seen this. It's like, oh, thank God we're seeing it again. And that's truly, and I don't think that window is closed. I think that window is going to be open for a very long time, because I want to talk about another point of view. Our parents. Our parents go to rock tours where, I shit you not, they are sat in arena / stadium seats for upmost of 4 to 5 hours watching 5 to 6 bands perform consecutively. So yes, it's like, okay, this rock band that I used to love, this singer that had like 5 big songs, this one artist that took a break for a long time, now she's back, but they're all rock and roll of the 80s. They are all 70s and 80s adjacent artists that had a song on the radio at one point grouped together. I think about tours like the Warped Tour, the idea of like getting Avril Lavigne to put that, pink strip back in her hair and get on stage one more time. Like, the demand is there, especially for our parents. They will go see anybody they remember hearing on the radio. We are already ready for that kind of stuff. We are. I think we are already ready. And I think, to be honest with you, like, we are ready to see, goddamn, Brandy and Monica just did a tour. Like, girl, we are ready to see return to, just excellence. We're ready to see returns to familiar. We're ready to see returns to something that, like, makes us feel good and makes us feel like our money's worth it. I think this Hannah Montana anniversary is really setting a precedent that, like, sometimes you just got to do what the fans want you to do, right? And I hate that. I hate that because I understand that every artist has their own vision. I understand every artist has, like, a goal for what they want to do. But, like, sometimes it's just, like, don't fight it. Just, it's going to be sickening. You know what I mean? Just do it. Just do it, damn it. Like, oh, my God. And that's the thing with Ariana. If Ariana... I just got chills. Sometimes you guys got to take a drink of Diet Coke and calm yourself down. If Ariana puts that hair up in a pony. Now, I take you one further. If Ariana comes out in that red hair. There are no words. If Ariana comes out in that Positions 2-piece. Like, you're there, right? Like, you're feeling it. You're feeling what I'm feeling. So just imagine seeing the silhouette of that pony. Shit, it could be a fake out. She could take it off and rip it. I don't give a fuck. But just the silhouette of that pony. Rihanna stepping out on stage with that red hair one more time. Those are moments that, like, we are so overdue. And I understand that nostalgia is ruling fucking everything we do, but goddamn it. Sometimes a dog just wants to be happy. And that's what I mean. Like, I literally just want to experience the feeling of what I felt one more time. I do you one further. Where the fuck is Carmen at? And I know it's Queen Herbie now. And I don't know if they broke up or not. But I'm just going to say this. I need to hear Broken Hearted live. Like, I actually need that yesterday. And I really tell this story a lot to some of my friends because when they talk about craziest concert you've been to, everybody's like thinking it's going to be like Beyonce, Ariana, whatever. One time I saw Jordan Sparks, Corbin Bleu, and Drake Bell within a summer. Like, where the fuck are we? But if you told me, well, besides one of them, if you told me I was going to go to a Jordan Sparks concert this summer, oh my God, I would be so up. But then I also need Carmen to open for, I don't know why the fuck that would be the thing, but I need Carmen, Tori Kelly, Tinashe, Jordan Sparks. I don't give a fuck besides that. In one room for the night. I don't know why they would be together. I really don't care. I just need them in one room together. And I'm going to be honest, like, I just need, like, to me, that was really what Sweat Tour was, right? Sweat Tour was a combination of two lives, but at the same time, it was like two lives that intersected at the perfect time. It was like the Powerpuff Girls, right? I just am really craving, like, these intersections of just, like, artists, and I'm really ready to go on that, like, retirement show tour, like, going to see the rock bands of the 80s with my parents, but, like, I want to do our version really soon. Like, I need Tinashe Greatest Hits tour with Tori Kelly. I don't know why Tori Kelly is so on the brain today. When is she not? God bless her. JoJo. Like, I need JoJo again, right? I need to see... Oh. Let me bring this back to fruition. I talked about this a while ago on the podcast, about those Club 90s nights that they do theme nights. They just started doing the Heated Rivalry raves and shit like that. They need to do a Kohl's night. And if they don't do it, I'm going to do it. Because they need to open the floor to Colby Calais, Starts in My Toes, in the club. Like, I need it to start in my toes. Like, I actually want a night where it is nothing besides Hey Soul Sister, Colby Calais, JoJo, Greatest Hits, Jordan Sparks, Tell Me How I'm Supposed to Breathe with No Air. Are you getting the vision? And I'm going to say, fuck it. I don't know if she's down for this. Vanessa Hudgens, lace up your sneakers. Vanessa Hudgens, give us a couple numbers that night. And I just really want, like, the Coles. I want the girls. Like, I want the girls. I really, honestly, I'll throw Maroon 5 in there too. Like, I want a night like that. And to be honest with you, like, okay, not only would I just enjoy being in a club and hearing all those things, I really think I'm going to set my pride aside. I want to see a concert with that kind of shit. If I saw Train and Maroon 5 in the same night, I'm sorry. But, like, really. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. You know, I literally was just talking about this earlier. A lot of people do not like country music. If you are not telling me that you have not heard a country song and wanted to stick your head out the truck window and put your hands out in the breeze and feel something for real, you're lying to yourself. Because literally, think about going to, like, a concert and it's a bunch of, like, country artists all put together. A nightmare, but literally like a nightmare. But also at the same time, like, think about the way that feels if you've been to, like, a country festival or been to something like that. I say that, but the people at country concerts, Marty, I'm scared. Like, I've been to a couple country concerts and I left there feeling like I need to rush to my car in the parking lot. One, because somebody's getting a DUI in that parking lot. And number two, because I'm scared. Like, literally what's going on. Everybody's got glitter in their eyes. Everybody, like, and they're kind of dressed like Coachella-y. Stagecoach is really interesting because it's like a country music festival, but it happens, like, right after Coachella. And I always feel like you see Coachella-adjacent outfits, but, like, the grass is beat to shit because it's right after Coachella. But with this return of, like, I mean, girl, we're going to talk about it. And I'm sorry because I'm already giving you a heads up. Next month is about to be so Coachella heavy on this channel because I literally will not shut the fuck up about it. Both contractually, and both because I'm just excited to go, right? But literally when I tell you Coachella season is about to be a Vanessa Hudgens off, I'm not even kidding. Like, I want to see flower crowns. I want to see lace. I want to see the biggest cardigan in the world. I want to see those lace little pool cover-ups. I want to see... Oh my God, I want to see it all. Like, I really do want to see it all. I want to see studs. I want to see, studded cases. I want to see studded jeans. I want to see shredded shirts. I want to see belly button piercing. I want to see all those things really bad. And I'm just excited for that. I'm really excited for that. And I'm, like, really thinking that another thing that would really come out of these, like, Eras tours of what I'm talking about is, like, the fans could dress up in those eras in the way that they did for Eras tour. That was kind of like the best part of Eras tour was, like, the fan involvement and seeing how, I mean, they were going hard. Like, they were going hard. But the thing is about Ariana, how are you going to lose when I got the outfit on, right? I am not going to show up to the Eternal Sunshine tour dressed up 7 rings, right? Does that make sense? Like, I am not going to do that because I know she's not going to do that. Let me be surprised, right? Let me be surprised. But also, like, I guess I'm so kind of over the idea of only adhering to one era at a time. And it just feels like, yes, there are eras that are hits. Yes, there are eras that are, like, amazing and they have so many iconic moments. But it's like, girl, who are we to lie to ourselves and not say that, like, we want to hear the old shit one more time? Like, do it one more time for us, right? There is something that happens at concerts that I feel like we do not talk about properly. And it's etiquette. And I really want to end off the episode just talking about etiquette because I think the people that do talk about it on TikTok a lot of times, people just are like, oh, girl, shut up, you're being that. But no, guys, it's gotten really bad. It's gotten really fucking bad. And so not only did Grandpa pay $170 to get into the damn thing, now I'm getting kicked in the ankles by a 14-year-old. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, literally, it was insane. This year at Sabrina Carpenter, I just was getting elbowed. I was getting hit in the stomach. I was getting my balls ripped off. I was feeling everything. I lost a chunk of hair. Like, it was a lot, right? And that was before the show even started. But, like, literally, concert etiquette is so shit from a butt right now. It's, like, actually insane. The last concerts I have been to, I think there's like this feeling that every inch you move closer to the stage, I don't know what's expected. Because to be honest with you, so many artists now play to the camera that being close really does not mean anything. Because I'm like, I can see exactly what's going on. Well, I got to put my glasses on, right? Hashtag pair eyewear. But I have to put my glasses on. But I'm like, I can see what's going on. As long as I can kind of see the shape of them, I'm like, okay, right? Ed Sheeran shape of you. I'm like, I can see you. Great. But being that close, they don't really come out and touch your hand anymore. They don't really jump off and walk the barricade anymore. You used to be able to see like the Lana Del Rey selfies where they would like reach over and like she'd give them a hug and everything. But it's like that just, she needs the Eras tour. Thank you. I know y'all think I forgot her, but she needs the Eras tour. Agreed. Okay, great. That's all we got to do. Oh my God. And when she does the ultraviolence section, the camera will be in black and white. Okay. Walk with me. Oh my, and her on the Born to Die throne. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. I just got chills. But literally, I think Addison Rae needs to do an Eras tour. Oh my God. You know what I'm talking about? Like, girl, come on. Hear me out. We got the unreleased. We got Obsessed. We got the TikTok era. We got Addison era. We got Von Dutch era. Like, okay, hear me out. But no, I really feel like there's something to be said about like being close at a concert does not really matter anymore. And also, I think people are not aware how tall they are. And it's really been getting bad. And listen, for everyone that's tall out there, I love you. But you are really fucking tall when you got your girlfriend on your shoulders, too. Oh, my God. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know. And it's not even me that I'm hating on them because they're in a relationship. Because it's like, I got mine and I'm still pissed off. I'm like, get her off your shoulder. I do not care that Leah is the biggest fan of Chaperone in the world. Get down. Like, literally get down. You can be a fan from the floor. Like, that is truly how I feel. Because I'm like, I don't understand. Because I guess I'm just seeing things. Because I'm like, artists don't even read really the signs anymore. You know what I mean? I'm like, you back there on your boyfriend's shoulders, thank you for doing that. Like, they don't even acknowledge what the fuck you're doing. They're like, oh, I can't see. I'm like, well, honey, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm just like, it's so ridiculous. Like the shit, like, okay, it's like I can't see, so therefore all the fucking 10 fucking miles of people behind me can't see. It's like, do the math. Like, I don't know. To me, it's just, I guess I'm tall. I guess I got my Frankenstein boots on. Thank you, Jacob Lordy. But like, I guess I really don't experience that problem of not being able to see until there's a fucking tall man with a girl on his shoulders in front of me. And then I'm like, well, now I can't see. I don't know, man. It's just like, it gets so ridiculous now. Plus, the other thing that happens now, which I don't know what the state of the world is where we are passing out the way we are, but people are passing out left and fucking right at concerts now. And every concert I've been to lately, they have to pass out water bottles. People are passing out. And I guess maybe it's just like fresh on the dome because you see so many like viral videos of people like passing out and then they need to like stop the show. And like that was a huge thing for a while, right? But I feel like it's happening more than I remember happening. So like just the overall concert experience back in that Corbin Blue Jordan Sparks day. Okay, he did do Push It to the Limit live, by the way. I just had like a visceral memory of that. But I just want to say, like, back in those days, it honestly felt like it was just easy. I got out of the car. Shit, maybe I put some bug spray on. My ticket was like a printer paper. And we got in, and the security went like this. And they maybe patted your leg. And then we got a seat in the bleachers, and I got my $6, $7 popcorn and a Sprite. And then I watched the concert. And I got a glow stick, right? I think I got a glow stick, a t-shirt, and a magnet for $20. We got to stop the hoodies being $120. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I waited till now to bring that up. What the fuck material are these made of? And they're fucking Temu material. That really, let's talk about it. They're cutting corners. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really getting into it. We at the last stretch, but I'm a rant about it. Cause I'm like, do the Eras tour, but I'm like, do the hustle. Like, we actually need to go back and fix the whole fucking system. Like, we actually need to rewrite the whole system. Where is Marianne Williamson when you need her? No, I don't know what the price of fucking price of damn it. Price everything up. A hoodie should not be $120 anywhere. anywhere. And I know that people get designer hoodies. I know people get designer t-shirts. I know people get designer things. And I think that's even an eye roll. What the hell do you mean every concert hoodies are $120? Okay, so when I get a varsity jacket, I've seen those before, or when I get a winter coat, I don't know what fucking artists sell winter coats, just walk with me. But if I'm getting a coat variety, charge me. I'm not going to buy the damn thing anyway, but charge me, right? A hoodie, max, Ruby. Tell me what price that should be. Ready? Let's think. 1, 2, 3, 60. Right? 60. 58. Max. Maybe 80. And that's the thing. I remember when they were 80. Long time ago. I could have got that Jordan Sparks hoodie for $80. And you know what? I get it. They're probably a lot to make. They probably cost more, but they don't cost that much for the fucking factory to make them. That's for sure. But it's like, okay, I get it. But now it's like every hoodie is $120. And then the other thing is for us that are just wanting something to remember the concert and something cheap. Okay. So if you are going to make those fucking hoodies $120 and the hats $40, I need coasters, magnets, pins, stickers, fucking colored pencils. I don't give a fuck. I need a variety of little stocking stuffers that are themed to the artist then, because I'm not leaving with nothing, right? And I have left with nothing at so many concerts except the memories and the videos on my phone and me screaming over the fucking video, right? Okay. But I'm just going to say, like, honest to God, you need to make cheap shit if you're going to make that expensive. I need cheap shit. And honestly, the little koozies, the little fucking koozies for your beer and for your White Claw, I'm okay with that even. But it's sad that I have to get that. It is. And also, if we're really going to get into it, all the merch design for the most part is ugly. It's ugly. It's like to the point where I'm like, yes, I could buy that, but I fell into the propaganda. I'm not even going to lie. I am not going to put a picture of me in it because I do have pictures of me in it. And honey, no ma'am. I look like a Girl Scout. And that's saying something because a girl, Girl Scout. But like, I feel like I fell into the propaganda and I spent, oh my God, I want to say like $60 or $80 on a short and sweet jersey when I saw Sabrina. That was the White Claws talking, because I do not know what told me I needed to buy that, but I bought the damn jersey, and I'm like, oh my God, and it's like cropped, and it's so short on me. I look like a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. In a bad way, if that's even possible, because they're beautiful. But I looked, no, not the case with me. I looked very ridiculous. I looked like I was trying to fit in somebody else's clothes. And, power to you. It was a cute merch item, but I don't know, man. It's like, it's crazy. Anything that is cute is really expensive. And then it's just, oh my God, I don't know. I'm speechless, y'all. I'm speechless. You know who had really good merch for a while? Beyonce. Beyonce had really good merch. I'm going to put a picture up, but she had really good merch for a while. I think she still has good merch. It's just, it's fell victim to the priciness of it. God, everything is just so pricey. You know, maybe we just need to allow some places and some companies to just like become okay not making the profit that they're expecting to make. Because I don't understand. Well, we can really get into that. We gonna do economics 101? I mean, shit. Right? Let's have it. But I really feel like they are so obsessed with this touring machine and the merch money and the ticket money that they forfeit the experience, which therefore, Ticketmaster, you're in this too. Listen up. It gets to a point where I'm like, okay, whole experience miserable, whole house mad, like literally whole house mad. That I'm like, okay, now I will not be, or at least more hesitant to, return to a concert. Because it's getting that bad. It's getting that pricey. It's getting that miserable. It's getting that thing. And it's like, okay, our saving grace at this point is the performance that we're going to see. So now I'm wanting the performance to be shit. Like really a bang for my buck, because it's getting to a point now where everything outside of that, the popcorn, the hot dogs, the drinks, the merch, everything is just miserable. And, you know, I know we joke about the Ticketmaster war, and I know we joke about the idea that concerts are so bad, but I really don't think we're talking about the gravity of just how shitty they've become. like honestly. And that makes me really sad as a like music enthusiast. I'm just so hesitant now to go to a concert. And because of that, I think I missed out on so many. I am a person that I will get last minute tickets all the time. I am a SeatGeek believer and a half. But the thing about getting those last minute concerts is I am now so fucking stressed out, and I've already accepted that maybe I won't find a deal today because I am not going to spend $200 plus on a last minute seat, right? But I have done that before where shit, I've drove to a concert and waited in the parking lot and refresh. And then you buy it. And then it's like, I'm exhausted and I got pit stains because I've been fucking so stressed out. No, literally, I'm like, what the fuck? But I don't know, man. It's just to a point where even if I don't go to the concert, like I have not seen Pink Panthers yet. I'm going to change that at Coachella. Trust. But like even just watching the videos of her, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to see her, right? I see the videos of like Zara Larsson. I saw her open up for Tate McRae, but I have not seen her yet. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so excited because they are people that are just like making the show worth going to. So for all the artists that we have these anticipated fucking tours about, I'm like, girl, please lock in. Please lock in. I think even just like we talk about the stress for us as consumers, but like I think it has to be really stressful to be an artist now, not knowing if this like tour is actually going to sell. Because we have seen so much that these huge tours get planned and then magically the dates get shifted or canceled or due to production delays, we're unable to do this. And I'm like, that's like when I used to call in sick at school just to play Pop Tropica in bed, right? Like it's kind of like sick. Like I don't know quite about that. You know, it's like I think what we're doing, like production delays, to me just sounds like this was not meeting our expectations. But I do think sales is included in that, and it's really hard when that happens because I think the artist just wants to connect with people, and obviously they want to make money. But it's like when you are forced into this creative corner of you need to promote this one album, you need to do this one thing, and also we're going to hike ticket prices up to like make sure that even if we half sell this arena that we're at least making like a bank and a budget. It's like, okay, so the whole house miserable and now the artist feels stressed and unhappy. It's like Taylor was ear to ear fucking grinning that whole tour, and that girl performed for 3 hours. She put her body through hell, right? Beyonce, same way. She always does 3+ hours. And I had to... She had rain delays when she did the Cowboy Carter tour in Chicago. If y'all were there that night, it was literally like a Twisters. It was like Twisters the movie, right? Literally Glen Powell. I will just say that night, I had to sit down a couple times. Because I was like checking my watch. And it's not because of her. It was because I pre-gamed for a 9 p.m. start time, and the show did not start until almost 11. So I need you to imagine my pregame wore off. I had my cowboy boots on, and I was exhausted, and I did have to sit down just about every interlude at the Cowboy Carter tour. I was exhausted, and I stayed that whole damn show. 16 carriages. But I will just say I stayed the whole show, but I was exhausted. But I got my money's worth, and she performed like it was incredible, right? But like 3+ hours is not for every artist, and I understand that. But if we're going to do an hour and a half, 2 hours, shit, break that into 20-minute, 10-minute increments that are guaranteed to go over well. That's the synopsis of today's episode. Like, truly. Do something that is going to, like, I mean, shit, it's guaranteed to go viral, right? It's guaranteed to excite people. It's going to sell out the damn tour after one tour stop because everybody's going to see that you either put the ponytail in or put the Hannah Montana hair on, right? It's guaranteed to excite the shit out of people. People are going to be nostalgic crying. All the parents are going to want to go. All the kids are going to go. Like, whatever the fuck. Like, it's like literally like, it, to me, sounds foolproof. The only thing that you have to get over is the embarrassment of the fact that, like, oh, I have to go back to my old gig or whatever. It's like, I'm sorry. I think we're past that. I think we're past that discussion of someone being like, oh my gosh, she performs the same songs all the time. Beyonce, every time you do Crazy in Love, I will stand up. Simply put, right? Every single time. Every single time Ariana does God is a Woman from now until her retirement, I will be standing up. Like, it really is just that serious. Every time Katy Perry does Teenage Dream, I will be standing up because those are hits. I will never forget Katy Perry's Super Bowl performance, ever. And, like, sometimes you just got to call shit how it is. That was legendary. So, like, let's put that on the road. You know what I mean? Like, let's put that on the road. Like, I feel like the guy from, right now, this whole episode, I felt like the guy from Big Time Rush. But honestly, like, girl, we just don't talk about it this candidly. We don't talk about it this candidly. We don't talk about the fact that, like, concerts are miserable. We need it very simple, very cookie cutter. We need it to just be like a fun night that we can sing songs we know, some new songs, sure, some familiar aesthetics, some new aesthetics, blended into a night, greatest hit. It's like a damn charcuterie board, right? There's a little something for everybody. It's just something sweet for the kids, okay? Like, I really think it's really that simple, but easier said than done, right? Easier said than done, and I understand that. But listen, girl, I will just say, seeing the Ariana Grande tour and the stakes that are behind this, and the stakes are medium rare, I am terrified for how people are going to respond this summer. I really am. Because the amount of money people are paying to go to this damn tour, the amount of time it's been since she has toured, and in the same way they were expecting Gaga to rah-rah, I think people are really expecting Ariana to do something, be something, feel something, but it's just like, oh my gosh. I mean, my God, can we just enjoy the music, right? You know, it's really to that point, but it's like, ugh. You know what? I say all this, but if she just did Eternal Sunshine front to back, I'd probably go home okay. Not probably. I would. Eternal Sunshine back to back, throw a couple sweeteners in there, throw a couple positions in there. I'd be happy. I love the way. Like, I love the way, right? I love the way you love me. Like, I actually love the way, and I hope I hear that also. But, oh my gosh, no, this was really, like, an excuse just to, like, talk music for how long? I mean, this is kind of like, you know how, like, certain kids are born and they're, like, really good at soccer for some reason? Like, I was born to talk about the girls. Okay, we talked about Maroon 5 a little bit. They're boys. Let the boys be boys, right? But, like, also, I would go see them. I'd go see them. I have no shame in admitting that. But, oh my gosh. Okay, I am going to wrap up today's episode. I will see you next Monday. All right. Bye. Love you.